Top 10 Superfoods that Boost Metabolism After 50. You are eating less than you used to. You are moving more than before. And yet, the weight keeps coming. The energy keeps dropping. And nothing seems to work the way it once did. Pause 2 seconds. If this sounds familiar, you are not imagining it. And you are absolutely not alone. After the age of 50, your metabolism, the engine that burns calories and produces energy, begins to slow down. Research shows that metabolic rate can decline by 3 to 8% every decade after 30. And after 50, that decline becomes even more noticeable. But here is what most people do not know. Certain foods, specific, scientifically studied superfoods, can actually switch that engine back on. They work with your body chemistry. They support your hormones. They reduce inflammation. And they give your metabolism the fuel it needs to function the way it should. In this video, I am going to share the top 10 superfoods that are proven by science to boost metabolism after 50. Not trendy foods. Not expensive supplements. Real foods. Real science. Real results. Stay with me until number 1. Because that food alone could change the way your body burns energy, starting this week. Metabolism Explained. Before we get into the foods, let me quickly explain what actually happens to your metabolism after 50. Because understanding this will help you understand exactly why these superfoods work. Your metabolism is controlled by several key factors: muscle mass, hormones, inflammation, thyroid function, and gut health. After 50, all of these begin to shift. Muscle mass naturally decreases, a process called sarcopenia. Since muscle burns far more calories than fat, losing muscle directly slows your metabolism. Hormones, particularly estrogen, testosterone, and thyroid hormones, begin to decline. These hormones regulate how efficiently your body converts food into energy. Chronic low-grade inflammation increases. This inflammation interferes with insulin sensitivity and fat burning. And gut health, the diversity of your microbiome, begins to decline, affecting how well nutrients are absorbed and how efficiently energy is produced. Every single superfood on this list targets one or more of these specific mechanisms. That is what makes them different. That is what makes them powerful. Now let us begin. Superfood 10. Number 10. Broccoli. We begin our countdown at number 10. And it is a vegetable you almost certainly already have access to. Broccoli. Now before you scroll past this one, hear me out. Because broccoli is not just a healthy vegetable. For people over 50, it is genuinely one of the most metabolically powerful foods available. Here is the science. Broccoli is rich in a compound called sulforaphane. A 2019 study published in the journal Science found that sulforaphane activates a gene called NRF2, which regulates cellular energy production and reduces oxidative stress. In simpler terms, it helps your cells produce energy more efficiently. Broccoli is also high in fiber, which slows digestion, stabilizes blood sugar, and prevents the insulin spikes that trigger fat storage. And it contains chromium, a mineral that improves insulin sensitivity, which is critical for metabolic function after 50. How to use it? Steam lightly to preserve sulforaphane. Eat 3 to 4 times per week minimum. Number 9. Fatty fish. Number 9 on our list is fatty fish. Salmon, sardines, mackerel, herring. These fish are among the richest sources of omega-3 fatty acids on the planet. And omega-3s have a direct and measurable effect on metabolism after 50. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that omega-3 supplementation significantly increased metabolic rate and fat oxidation in adults over 50. The mechanism is this. Omega-3 fatty acids reduce inflammation, the same chronic inflammation that blocks your body's ability to burn fat efficiently. They also improve the sensitivity of your cells to leptin, the hormone that signals your brain when you are full and regulates energy expenditure. Additionally, fatty fish is one of the best dietary sources of protein. And protein has the highest thermic effect of any macronutrient, meaning your body burns more calories simply digesting it. Aim for 2 to 3 servings of fatty fish per week. Wild-caught salmon is ideal. Number 8. Green tea. Number 8 is one of the most studied beverages in metabolic science. Green tea. Green tea contains two key compounds that work together to boost metabolism. Caffeine, which stimulates the nervous system and increases fat burning, and EGCG, epigallocatechin gallate, a powerful catechin antioxidant unique to green tea. A meta-analysis published in the International Journal of Obesity reviewed 14 randomized controlled trials and found that green tea extract significantly increased both metabolic rate and fat oxidation. The combination of caffeine and EGCG was shown to increase calorie burning by 3 to 4% over a 24-hour period. For people over 50, green tea offers an additional benefit. Its anti-inflammatory properties help reduce the chronic inflammation that slows metabolism and contributes to weight gain around the abdomen. Drink 2 to 3 cups of high-quality green tea daily. Matcha, which is powdered whole green tea leaf, offers an even higher concentration of EGCG. Number 7. Eggs. For decades, eggs were unfairly blamed for heart disease. That narrative has now been thoroughly challenged by modern science. And for people over 50 trying to boost metabolism, eggs may be one of the most important foods you can eat. Here is why. Eggs are a complete protein source, containing all 9 essential amino acids. Protein is critical for maintaining muscle mass after 50. And as we discussed, muscle is your metabolism's engine. More muscle means higher resting metabolic rate. More muscle means more calories burned, even while you sleep. Eggs also contain leucine, the most important amino acid for muscle protein synthesis. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that leucine-rich meals significantly stimulated muscle building in adults over 50, more so than in younger adults. Additionally, eggs are rich in choline, a nutrient essential for liver function and fat metabolism. Many people over 50 are deficient in choline without realizing it. 2 to 3 whole eggs daily, including the yolk, is supported by current nutritional science for healthy adults. Number 6. Greek yogurt. Number 6 is Greek yogurt, and specifically, full-fat, plain Greek yogurt with live cultures. Greek yogurt supports metabolism after 50 through 3 distinct pathways. First, protein content. A single cup of Greek yogurt contains 15 to 20 grams of protein. As we have established, protein increases the thermic effect of food and supports muscle preservation. Second, calcium. Research published in the British Journal of Nutrition found that adequate calcium intake is associated with higher rates of fat oxidation, meaning the body burns fat more readily when calcium levels are sufficient. Many people over 50 are calcium deficient. Greek yogurt is one of the most bioavailable sources available. Third, probiotics. The live bacterial cultures in Greek yogurt support gut microbiome diversity. And gut health, increasingly recognized by researchers, plays a direct role in metabolic efficiency and weight regulation. Choose plain. Choose full fat. Avoid versions with added sugar. Number 5. Chili peppers and cayenne. We are halfway through our list, and number 5 might surprise you. Chili peppers. Specifically, the compound that makes them hot. Capsaicin. Capsaicin is one of the most studied thermogenic compounds in nutritional science. Thermogenic means heat-producing. And when your body produces heat, it burns calories to do so. A review published in the journal Chemical Senses analyzed over 90 studies on capsaicin and found that it consistently increased metabolic rate, promoted fat oxidation, and reduced appetite, particularly abdominal fat accumulation. For people over 50, capsaicin offers an additional benefit that is rarely discussed. It improves circulation. Poor circulation after 50 contributes to sluggish metabolism and reduced cellular energy delivery. Capsaicin dilates blood vessels and improves blood flow, supporting more efficient nutrient and oxygen delivery to cells. You do not need to eat extremely spicy food. Even a small amount of cayenne pepper added to meals, a quarter teaspoon in soups, eggs, or sauces, produces measurable metabolic effects. Use it daily. Number 4. Lentils and legumes. Number 4 on our list is one of the most underrated metabolic foods for people over 50. Lentils, chickpeas, black beans, kidney beans, Legumes are a unique nutritional combination that directly addresses the three biggest metabolic challenges after 50. Challenge 1. Blood sugar instability. Legumes have an exceptionally low glycemic index. They release glucose slowly and steadily into the bloodstream. This prevents the insulin spikes that trigger fat storage and metabolic slowdown. Challenge 2. Insufficient protein. Legumes are among the richest plant-based protein sources available. 1 cup of lentils provides 18 grams of protein, comparable to many meat servings. Challenge 3. Poor gut health. Legumes are exceptionally high in prebiotic fiber, the type of fiber that feeds beneficial gut bacteria. A healthy gut microbiome has been directly linked to improved metabolic rate and reduced inflammation in multiple peer-reviewed studies. Eat legumes 3 to 4 times per week. Add lentils to soups. Use chickpeas in salads. Snack on hummus. Affordable, accessible, and scientifically powerful. Number 3. Avocado. We are now in the top 3. And number 3 is a food that has earned its superfood status many times over. Avocado. Avocado is rich in monounsaturated fatty acids, particularly oleic acid, the same healthy fat found in olive oil. And these fats play a critical role in metabolic health after 50. A study published in the journal Nutrients found that daily avocado consumption significantly reduced visceral fat, the deep abdominal fat that accumulates after 50 and is directly linked to metabolic syndrome, insulin resistance, and cardiovascular disease. Avocado also contains L-carnitine, an amino acid that plays a direct role in transporting fatty acids into the mitochondria, the energy-producing part of your cells, where they are burned for fuel. In other words, avocado literally helps your body burn fat for energy more efficiently. Additionally, avocado is one of the richest food sources of potassium, even higher than bananas. Potassium supports healthy blood pressure and proper muscle function, both critical for maintaining the metabolic activity of muscle tissue after 50. Half to 1 whole avocado daily is ideal. Add to salads, spread on whole grain toast, or blend into smoothies. Number 2. Extra virgin olive oil. Number 2 on our list has been consumed for thousands of years. And modern science has finally explained why the cultures that use it most live the longest and healthiest lives. Extra virgin olive oil. The Mediterranean diet, consistently ranked as the world's healthiest, has extra virgin olive oil at its foundation. And its metabolic benefits are remarkable. Extra virgin olive oil is extraordinarily rich in oleocanthal, a natural anti-inflammatory compound that functions similarly to ibuprofen at the cellular level. Why does this matter for metabolism? Because chronic low-grade inflammation, which accelerates dramatically after 50, is one of the primary drivers of metabolic slowdown. By reducing this inflammation, olive oil directly restores metabolic efficiency. A landmark study published in the journal Diabetes Care found that a Mediterranean diet enriched with extra virgin olive oil reduced the incidence of metabolic syndrome by 52% in adults over 50. A landmark study published in the journal Diabetes Care found that a Mediterranean diet enriched with extra virgin olive oil reduced the incidence of metabolic syndrome by 52% in adults over 50. 52%. That is a number that deserves your full attention. Olive oil also activates adiponectin, a hormone produced by fat cells that increases insulin sensitivity and promotes fat burning. After 50, adiponectin levels naturally decline. Regular consumption of extra virgin olive oil helps restore them. 2 to 3 tablespoons of high-quality extra virgin olive oil daily. Use for cooking at low to medium heat. Drizzle over salads, vegetables, and soups. Do not use for high-heat frying. It degrades the beneficial compounds. Number 1. Ginger and turmeric combined. And now, number 1. The superfood combination that research consistently identifies as one of the most powerful metabolic activators available to people over 50. Ginger and turmeric. Used separately, both are exceptional. Used together, their combined effect is greater than the sum of their parts. Scientists call this synergy. Let us start with ginger. Ginger contains gingerols and shogales, bioactive compounds that have been shown in multiple clinical trials to increase thermogenesis, improve digestion, reduce inflammation, and enhance insulin sensitivity. A study published in the journal Metabolism found that consuming ginger significantly increased the thermic effect of food and enhanced feelings of satiety, meaning participants burned more calories after meals and felt full sooner. For anyone over 50 struggling with portion control and a sluggish metabolism, this is significant. Now turmeric. The active compound in turmeric is curcumin. And curcumin may be the most comprehensively studied anti-inflammatory compound in nutritional science. Over 3,000 studies have examined its effects. For metabolic health specifically, curcumin has been shown to directly inhibit the formation of fat tissue by suppressing the development of new fat cells at the genetic level. A review published in the European Journal of Nutrition found that curcumin supplementation significantly reduced body mass index, waist circumference, and inflammatory markers in overweight adults. But here is the key that most people miss. Curcumin on its own is poorly absorbed by the body. However, when combined with black pepper, which contains piperine, absorption increases by up to 2,000%. Always use turmeric with a pinch of black pepper. Always. Together, ginger and turmeric create a powerful anti-inflammatory, thermogenic, insulin-sensitizing combination that works on multiple metabolic pathways simultaneously. How to use them daily. Add fresh ginger and turmeric to warm water with lemon and black pepper each morning. Add both to soups, stews, and curries. Blend into smoothies with a pinch of black pepper. The daily habit of a morning ginger-turmeric drink alone, consistently maintained, can produce measurable metabolic improvements within 4 to 6 weeks. Bonus tips. Before I close today's video, I want to give you 3 bonus strategies that will significantly amplify the power of every food on this list. Bonus 1. Eat protein at every single meal. I cannot stress this enough. After 50, your body becomes less efficient at using protein to build and maintain muscle, a process called anabolic resistance. The solution is not to eat less protein. It is to eat more, and to spread it evenly across all 3 meals. Aim for 25 to 30 grams of protein per meal. This alone will measurably increase your daily calorie burn through the thermic effect of food. Bonus 2. Eat within a consistent time window. Research on time-restricted eating all your meals within an 8 to 10 hour window, shows significant improvements in metabolic markers in adults over 50. This is not about eating less. It is about eating in alignment with your body's natural circadian rhythm, which directly affects how efficiently your metabolism functions. Bonus 3. Hydration is metabolic fuel. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism found that drinking 500 milliliters of water increased metabolic rate by 30% for up to 40 minutes. Drinking cold water amplifies this effect as your body burns calories, warming it to body temperature. 8 to 10 glasses of water daily is not just about hydration. It is active metabolic support. Weekly meal plan. Now let me bring this all together for you with a simple weekly approach. Because information without a plan rarely produces results. Monday through Sunday, here is how to incorporate all 10 superfoods naturally. Every morning, start with a warm ginger turmeric lemon water with black pepper. This takes 60 seconds to make and activates your metabolism before you eat anything. Breakfast, 2 to 3 eggs with a side of broccoli or leafy greens. Drizzle extra virgin olive oil over the top. Mid-morning, a cup of green tea. Take this seriously. Make it a daily habit. Lunch, a large salad with leafy greens, avocado, chickpeas or lentils, and wild-caught salmon or sardines 2 to 3 times per week. Dress with extra virgin olive oil and lemon. Afternoon snack, plain full-fat Greek yogurt. Optional. Add a pinch of cayenne or a small amount of fresh ginger. Dinner, a protein-centered meal with fatty fish, legumes, or eggs. Include broccoli or other cruciferous vegetables. Season generously with turmeric, ginger, and black pepper. This is not a restrictive diet. It is a metabolic strategy. Eat well. Eat consistently. Eat intentionally. Here is the truth that I want you to carry with you after this video. A slower metabolism after 50 is not a life sentence. It is a signal. A signal that your body needs different support than it did at 30. The foods we covered today are not quick fixes. They are not miracle cures. They are real evidence-based tools that, when used consistently, work with your biology rather than against it. Let me do a quick recap of all 10. Number 10. Broccoli. Sulforaphane for cellular energy. Number 9. Fatty fish. Omega-3s for fat burning and inflammation. Number 8. Green tea, EGCG and caffeine for thermogenesis. Number 7. Eggs. Complete protein for muscle preservation. Number 6. Greek yogurt. Calcium, protein, and probiotics for gut and metabolic health. Number 5. Chili peppers. Capsaicin for thermogenesis and circulation. Number 4. Lentils and legumes. Protein, fiber, and gut health. Number 3. Avocado. Healthy fats and L-carnitine for fat burning. Number 2. Extra virgin olive oil, oleocanthal and adiponectin activation. Number 1. Ginger and turmeric, the most powerful anti-inflammatory metabolic combination available. Start with just 2 or 3 of these this week. Build gradually. Consistency matters far more than perfection. If this video helped you, please share it with someone over 50 who needs this information. A parent, a friend, a sibling, because this kind of knowledge genuinely changes lives when it reaches the right person at the right time. And if you want more science-backed nutrition strategies specifically designed for people over 50, subscribe to Senior Nutrition Secrets. We publish new videos every week. Real science, real food, real results. Take care of your body. It is the only one you have. And after 50, it deserves your very best attention.